Welcome, Granite School District employees, to the Utah State Capitol. In just a few days, this place is going to be packed. So why should we care about what happens here? That's a good question, Ben. A lot of the decisions that get made up here have a significant impact on our classrooms, our schools, our staff, and even our students, like Christian here from Taylorsville High School.
Hey.
2015 was a major year in terms of educational funding equity and an impactful increase in the WPU. On the Senate side, there are already several pieces of legislation that will directly impact our schools. SB 43, sponsored by Senator Todd Weiler from Davis County, is the Firearms Safety and Violence Prevention Act. This bill will provide information on firearms safety to 8th grade students as a part of a pilot program. In addition to that, there's also some bills dealing with state school board elections and how those individuals are elected. On the House side, there are already several dozen pieces of legislation dealing with public education. One in particular, HB 117, deals with post-retirement employment, which has had a significant impact on our retired employees and their ability to come back and work in Granite School District and other public entities. In 2015, there was a very impactful increase to the WPU. Without at least a 2% increase to the WPU, our budgets will experience a net loss. Just like your budget at home, our costs of doing business continue to rise. Increases in health care insurance premiums and programs, in addition to our utility costs, continue to go up year to year. Just like your budget at home, if you don't have increasing revenue to pay for those things, then your budget needs to be trimmed. So comparably, if we don't see at least a 2% increase in the WPU, we would have to look at some budget cuts. What is unusual about a school district budget is that roughly 90% of our revenue goes towards salaries and benefits. This means that when we look at cuts, we have to look at non-discretionary funding. Non-discretionary funding is very limited, meaning money isn't already designated for a specific purpose. That's where we would have to look to find cuts if that was necessary. Fortunately, 2016 is shaping up to be a healthy year in terms of revenue. So we are optimistic that we would expect at least a 2% increase in the WPU. Anything net above that increase could potentially mean an enhancement or expansion of classroom programs that directly impact students, right, Christian?
Exactly.
Any additional net increase to the WPU above and beyond 2% means the Board of Education could potentially look at enhancing teacher and staff salaries. The superintendent and the school board will work closely with the Utah School Superintendents Association and the Utah School Boards Association to appropriately represent the views of the school district and the school board to our legislators here on Capitol Hill. As a school district employee, we would also encourage you to contact your local representative and make sure that they are familiar with your personal views on important issues facing public education. Please make sure that when you do communicate with your legislator, that they know that these are your own personal views and not official statements from the school district. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video today, and most of all, thank you for your support of Granite School District.